You know, it's a curious thing that human beings seem to take everything so terribly seriously. We rise in the morning as though the universe itself were waiting for our report, as if some celestial office requires us to fill out forms of purpose and progress. We have this overwhelming sense that what we do matters, that each gesture, each decision must ripple through eternity in exactly the right way. Yet, if you step back for a moment, if you zoom out beyond the daily scramble of appointments and ambitions, you begin to see a rather comic picture. The galaxies swirl for billions of years, stars are born and die, whole civilizations come and go like flickering candles, and here we are. It's as though the universe were engaged in the grandest of dramas, and we're playing our parts with such grim conviction that we've forgotten it's a play. This is what I call the great pretending. The cosmic game in which each of us, for reasons quite mysterious, chooses to act as if things truly matter. We fight, we strive, we suffer, and we love. And underneath it all lies an unspoken assumption that there's something to win, something to lose, some scoreboard in the sky, keeping tally of our importance. But look a little closer. What exactly does it mean for something to matter? To whom must it matter? Does the sun care whether you succeeded in business today? Do the tides pause in sympathy when your heart is broken? No. The cosmos rolls on, magnificent and indifferent. And perhaps it's not cruelty, it may be mercy. For if the universe insisted on taking our concerns as seriously as we do, it would go mad within a moment. You see, we live within layers of seriousness. Society teaches us from childhood that the responsible person is one who worries properly. You must plan your future, choose your career, find your meaning, defend your opinions. To act otherwise, to live lightly, is branded as careless, even immoral. You must take life seriously, they say. But I ask you, why? Who decreed that seriousness is a virtue? The child does not begin in seriousness. The child plays. The universe itself, if you look at it honestly, is playful. Stars explode in fireworks. Planets spin in effortless dance. Clouds chase each other across the sky. Life does not proceed by rulebook, it improvises. Yet we, peculiar creatures, insist on freezing this spontaneity into rigid lines. This matters, that doesn't. This is right, that is wrong. We take the flowing river of existence and try to bottle it, to label it, to grade its performance. And then, of course, we suffer. Because the moment you divide life into what matters and what does not, you create tension. You invent failure. You invent guilt. You invent the nagging voice that says you could be doing more, being better, achieving higher. And so you spend your days running faster on the wheel, chasing a seriousness that was never real to begin with. Imagine, instead, that the whole thing, the struggle, the striving, the solemnity is part of the play. Imagine that behind the facade of importance, life is laughing softly at its own performance. What if God, or whatever you wish to call the deep intelligence of being, is not a judge sitting on high, but a musician improvising an endless melody? Wouldn't it make sense, then, that we are meant not to march, but to dance? When you begin to glimpse this, you realize that acting as if nothing matters is not nihilism, it's clarity. It's seeing that our seriousness is self-inflicted, that the meaning we chase is already present in the very act of living. To act as if nothing matters is to play wholeheartedly, knowing there's nothing ultimately at stake. So, the question arises, if you truly accepted that nothing mattered in the grand cosmic sense, how would you live? Would you collapse into despair? Or would you laugh deeply, freely at the miracle of it all? For maybe the divine trick of existence is that only when you stop clinging to significance does life reveal its genuine significance. That is the beginning of freedom, to see through the great pretending and recognize that the play was never meant to be taken so damn seriously.